Welcome back to In the Garden. I'm here with Jordan from Grange Co-op, and today we're talking about Christmas cactus, which I didn't even know was a thing. So this is really cool. These are gorgeous plants. There's Christmas cactus, there's Thanksgiving cactus, there's Easter cactus. What do we need to know about these different types of cactuses?
So a lot of these cactus come from a wider family of cacti that are epiphytic. They're growing in trees and rock faces. They're tropical plants, but they're not what you would think of your traditional cactus, like, you know, a cartoony saguaro or what have you.
Right.
And that also goes into how they grow. So as far as their potting medium goes, for example, they want more bark and leaf litter and moss and goodness versus just sand and grit. But as far as these and how we got these, you have the Schlumberger genus, which has the Thanksgiving and the Christmas cactus, and there's also lots of hybridization. You know, like canines, they've been domesticated over the years to get all the colors, not just an orange-red, but the pinks and the whites, even rare yellows.
Yes, yes. I mean, these are so vibrant and beautiful. So with watering these, it's a cactus, so watering can be pretty light, not a whole lot of maintenance when it comes to watering these guys.
Better to keep it on the dry side if you're concerned about it. The pot can get fairly light. The plant itself will be heavier than the pot when it's really ready to take on some water, and when in doubt, wait a little bit longer. You know, it's really easier to overwater these. However, if you do overwater and you start to get some die-off, you shouldn't really worry about it. You can take the growing tips that are still green on top and root those in soil. Just stick them in there, hold it up with a couple chopsticks or a toothpick, they'll root again. So if you break it or you do a little bit damage, have a little bit too much TLC, they're still salvageable.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like a pretty decently easy plant to take care of.
Very, and they're also really rewarding. You know, unlike some plants that are harder to come back year after year that are associated with Christmas time, like your amaryllis and your poinsettias, these you just set in the corner and they'll do their own thing. They will naturally bloom with the changing of the seasons and the daylight hours. So usually twice a year, not just Christmas, but again in spring. And they'll put on this big show with minimal effort. You can reward it or reward yourself with a better show by fertilizing it after it's dropped all its blooms when it's putting on all this new leaf growth.
All right, yeah. So keep it indoors and you can keep it forever and ever.
They will last for decades. You know, I know aunts and grandparents and great uncles who have plants of these that are many, many decades old.
All right, well, if you guys want to learn more about these really cool Christmas cactus, of course, you can head to a Grange Co-op store or you can head to our website at kdrv.com. Thank you so much for joining us in the garden.